Hey, 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 yo,
Hey.
yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh. Oh.
I think we're having a. I think something happened.
Hello.
What's happening? The stream is crashing. I don't know if anybody can see us right now, but I think the stream crashed.
Biddy, text us. Write in the text.
We
We need your
help.
Like I hit this thing and it's just like everything just locked up. Wow.
Help us.
Wow. Okay, so
Biddy One Kenobi.
help us understand if we're being live or not.
I think he can hear us, but I don't think he can see us. I don't know. Alright.
I hit the power button. Like I hit the power button and then I turned my monitor on.
There we go.
And usually there's like a delay. But
I think we're there now.
10 seconds later, it turns on. Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know. No, it's fine. I don't know what happened. I hit the scene button and then all of a sudden everything locked up. Oh, that was That was crisp.
Oh,
Dude, we gotta hear the sound.
it's gonna make me thirsty.
You know what? That vanilla Coke's gonna make him thirsty. Because it has no water.
Because it has tons of water in it.
Welcome, Courtesy Flush. That was a weird start.
And high fructose corn syrup.
A lot of high fructose corn syrup. You know what was really good was that peach Coca-Cola.
Peach Coke.
Yeah, that was very good. So we're gonna be playing a little bit more of Breath of Fire Trace. And I leveled up Ray. And I got Shadow Walk.
Oh.
So Shadow Walk, and Ray doesn't have Shadow Walk because he doesn't get Shadow Walk. Ryu gets Shadow Walk.
Okay.
He's that Michael Jackson backup dancer, Shadow.
Well,
Walker.
like he learned the skill, and then I was like, skill notes. You know, like wouldn't that be great if like, you know, you went to school for astrophysics, and I was just like, no, now I know astrophysics. Like I just copied a skill you just learned, and you're like, motherfucker. But hey, you could sell yourself to do that. I'll go to school for you, and you just take the skill away later. That sounds really fucking stupid, actually.
Then people would buy surrogates to learn for them, and then they'd get home and just suck their knowledge out of their head.
Like spaghetti. That's what it has to be. It has to be like a spaghetti. Like they take all their knowledge. And
we can make this a short film.
Like into a pasta, and they have to all the way through and eat it. Or even worse, it's like the person transfers the spaghetti into their mouth. So like they have the spaghetti in their mouth, the one with the knowledge, and then they have the noodle out, and so the other person has to take the noodle and then like suck it from their mouth. I feel guilty when I get home after eating that burrito.
I told you, man. You can't mess with those quesaritos from Sheetz.
I want to get something to eat after this, so let's go to the stream.
Beware the quesarito.
Beware. Would it be better if I moved the screen over here like that, like all the other streamers, you know? And then we have this big giant dark space here, and then we just get rid of this person here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So welcome to the new stream.
You can put your splits up in that black space now.
Put your stream chat above.
Could I put stream chat? I could.
You could.
Oh man, that's actually I'm gonna do that.
While you're setting that up, my day was okay. It seemed like we all had decent days, and we all got home and passed out.
Yep.
I got to see the Cleveland ball team last night, which was freezing.
Cleveland ball team?
Yeah.
Baseball.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Went to the old ball game with the sister. But the cold front moved in and it was like 50 degrees. And we were in the nosebleeds. So then we walked to Ohio City. We were like, yeah, well, let's just get some ice cream.
That's a decent distance away to walk.
No, it's not. That's like less than a 10-minute walk.
Okay.
All you do is cross Carnegie Bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, Carnegie Bridge is long, but that's it. Once you get to the other side, you're there.
Alright. I figured there's a little distance between that, but alright.
And then, she's like, let's Uber home. So she lives 20 blocks west.
Okay.
And Uber was $20. So she's like, Actually, let's just walk home. So we're walking home, both like chugging milkshakes, freezing. So by the time I actually get back to my room, I'm like, I just want to sleep. I slept for like a solid 8 hours. Woke up and I still felt like I fought somebody last night.
Yeah.
So when I got done with work today, I just went home. I'm like, I'll sleep for like an hour or two. I ended up sleeping for like 4 hours. It always happens that way.
So I, what is it? I basically, oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that chat window. Fucking doesn't fit perfectly.
You can extend it a little. I mean, like, on the window.
All right, I can do that.
Or, like, resize that one to fit the border. And then extend the actual window, like, down a little bit.
Oh, it's like this?
Yeah. Yeah!
Oh my god, what the fuck? Fucking future techno...
What am I job deliver? Yeah, I was wondering what days you worked. I actually work 4 hours Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm really not there for that long. But we should hang out or something. Subway's still open during the summer, which was very convenient the other day. I got there early, and I'm like, man, I've been eating breakfast every day over vacation.
Okay.
Like on my road trip.
Yeah.
So I can't just stop.
See.
So work starts, like my workflow was sometimes if I worked for 4 or 5 hours, I would just hold off until I got home, eat when I get home. But I'm so used to eating breakfast, I got there, I'm like, I'm starving. Thanks, Subway. Save me in a pinch.
Keeping it fresh. Okay, I think that's a good chat window. That's a good chat window, right? I need verification.
I mean, it's okay.
For my friends.
It's a chat window. It's not like the greatest.
It's literally a pop out of the actual chat. The laziest.
So you can have a chat on the left side, and then you can have a chat on the right side. And for the people who are watching on YouTube, you can understand that. We can see your chat.
YouTube. You really want to put YouTube chat in our stream?
No, I'm just saying that the YouTube chat can now see the Twitch chat, which is the only chat that matters.
Because nobody talks to us on YouTube.
No, YouTube.
Like I have one
we
person.
We have it open.
Yeah, we have it open, and only one person has, like 2 people have ever talked to us on YouTube. And I'm not really surprised. YouTube is just a place to store all these videos at the highest quality that they can be. Oh yeah, that mute button. Boom.
Is it, or are you saying that facetiously? Is it actually a good place to upload?
The chat window is a really small font.
No, so it's so uploading videos, they'll keep the quality you upload at. They'll keep it there as permanently as YouTube can. And so it's like if you decide to back up like once a month, it's a pretty good method because YouTube will just do a higher quality save of you, and then maybe that is your backup, so maybe you don't back up locally, which you shouldn't, but
oh yeah,
YouTube will hold everything that you put up there instead of Twitch. Twitch deletes it after like 6 months or
Dude, you can't back up locally like any video. I was recording Dark Souls Invasions for a while.
Yeah.
I only had maybe like 15 videos. It was like 100 gigs of shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything with these. I mean, it's really fun to invade people and get invaded and sort of capture the wacky ones.
If you can.
Yeah, if you can. But how many wacky invasions are there? Most people invade you and either they die or you die like instantly.
You need to have like a petabyte hard drive to just like store constant game. Like I wish that was a thing where it would just... One of my favorite things that the Unreal Engine and like a couple of engines would do, Grand Theft Auto 5 does it, where you basically, instead of actually recording the gameplay, it records all of the actions within the game within a small file that can then be played back within Engine for you to record. So everything that happens will...
So they originally did that they would do that for Doom.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
for speedrunners.
It would be a text file, and then you could replay the text file. Or if you just wanted to watch a battle between people, so they'd do like a 25v or like 25 kill battle between people, and then you would share that using the text file, and so you could play that back in your engine. So instead of the recorded footage, it's just which is a really convenient way of doing things.
Absolutely. What was really cool about it was just being able to show different angles of a thing, and I wish more games would do that. I feel like that would be such a useful thing to have.
I wish you could set... I mean, Shadowplay is kind of an annoying program. Do either of you? I don't think either of you use it.
No.
It's like, it comes with GeForce Experience. It's like built into it, so when you update your drivers, it like, if your graphics card is good enough, it comes with Shadowplay.
And what's Shadowplay?
You hit a button and it records the previous 5 minutes. So there's just a cache that records and constantly deletes footage. So if something cool happens, you can be like, holy crap, that was cool, hit Shadowplay, and it'll record the past 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. Actually, that would be... Especially when you're playing... Like, for me, it's Elite Dangerous. Because I won't, like... I'll stream Elite Dangerous if I really feel like it, but most of the time, I really don't, because I'm just going to be sitting there listening to music and then going to stations, and it's fucking boring to watch. Like, I watch it back, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, exactly. Where, like, you want to capture...
But when shit happens, I'm like,
you want to capture the interesting thing. I had the same problem with Dark Souls. But I wonder if they worked on that. I haven't checked in, like, a year and a half, but if they could set Shadowplay where you hit it, and then you can pick, like, something longer.
We all need to play Elite Dangerous. Biddy, I'm gonna tell you what I told Kevin. I'm really into Elite Dangerous. And anybody who's interested in playing with me, I would 100% support that, but know that I'm really into Elite Dangerous.
Actually,
don't ask me about Star Trek. Don't ask me about Stargate unless you feel like sitting there and wasting 2 hours of your life.
Don't ask him about Stargate.
Hey, can I ask you about Stars?
Greg?
Star Tate?
Star Pete.
I actually wanted to... Tomorrow when I get off work, I wanted to set up the voice attack thing.
That's it. Yeah, I got that. I got the pack for you can use. So let me run you back through what's happened so far, because you haven't seen this, have you?
I missed the past 2 weeks. If you guys have been playing it.
Yes, we've been playing it every Wednesday, and so what's happened so far is we found the teleport system, and now we're across the ocean.
Fighting a bunch of eggs, dude. They're hard-boiled too.
Fucking done.
Ate them.
You like crack them because their yolks were coming out. You crack them and they just like back together.
God, that would be so horrifying. So we enabled the teleporter, so now we can port across the planet, basically. So now we're on the other side of the ocean. We took a boat to get here. And then we found out that the Brood, Ryu's homies, they're still alive.
Some of them are.
But they gave up their powers.
Yeah.
Except for one guy who of course we had to fight him. And then he gave us the final gene that we need to.
That one last dickhead.
And he was an old man, and he like the Master Roshi type, where he was just like, I want pretty girls. Pretty girls.
The egg gang.
Oh, and that was interesting because we had Momo and bitch's name I can't even remember in our party, and that
Nina.
Nina.
Why is it?
It just made it.
She's a little more.
Okay, like I remember Nina the character. I don't remember her name though. Honestly, because Nina is such a generic name.
Ryu's using his magical voice.
Like Ryu is so generic. that I would just guess any of the characters' names would be Ryu.
Attack up.
I would get it right for one of them.
All right, Gar.
But Nina, like, how many characters are named Nina? And then Nina itself, it's a nice simple name. You really got to care about the aesthetic.
But they had to beat the...
Whoa, what the fuck?
Shadow Walk, dude. It's
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. Right in front of him.
It's like the slow version of the from Dragon Ball. No, so we made it over here, and now we're gonna go try to fight God, basically. Well, at least
Nice, you finally made it to God.
well, something happened over. Like all the machines are from over here, through the Techno Age. You just scrambled that gang. Nice one.
Aren't we excellent?
If I was in the egg gang, yeah, I would have a bunch of egg maneuvers that are puns on eggs.
The Scrambler.
Hard-boiled attack.
He's just another hard-boiled God.
We look on the sunny side up.
Sunny side up, it like boosts everyone's attack. Over hard defense.
Poached.
Yeah, poached is like a fast thrust attack. That'd be awesome.
Prison Shank. Oh, that's not big.
Machine gun.
I guess so. That would be another good one to do. Metal Gear, and to do that with you, Kevin.
Okay. MG1.
Yeah,
The NES.
No,
Or
not.
Famicom.
No, it's MSX.
Okay.
It's a computer system.
Nice.
So we're gonna. I would like to do that one with you, the original, not the remake that was redone, because it has. In the original one, they have Sean Connery as Big Boss,
yeah.
and Kyle Reese as Solid Snake,
Mm-hmm.
which, like, it's not the same. It's like they modify it a little bit, but you know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
And I want to play through it because the translation of it, because it was never translated into English until they did a remaster where they just added a bunch of, like, anime faces and wasn't as interesting to me anyway. And I want to replay through that because I think it's funny.
Why
the
does
first,
Ryu suck?
it's this boss
Oh, okay.
or this thing. It's just like this. What is it?
Yeah, Kojima probably just made those, like... Didn't he make Metal Gear kind of as a passion project? So
Ragnarok. She's like, oh, the end of the world.
what the fuck? The hell, Momo? But didn't he make it as like a passion project? So
Yeah.
he didn't really care about copyright at the time. So I think didn't he have to re-release it as like a
No, they re-released it with Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Yeah, and it was in a separate CD called Metal Gear 1 and 2, and you could play through them on the PS3 or PS2. You can also
Nice.
play on PS3, but it would be the remastered.
Dude, the PS2, such a good system.
I'm just gonna see what Ragnarok does because I have no idea.
Okay. Game over, everybody dies.
Pretty much.
He's doing a Kamehameha.
Oh, just crush us with a fucking moon.
Is that other one a god? What the Wait,
I
what?
was trying to see if influence, because influence works on these creatures. He's dead. Where if I influence him, he'll attack that thing. That's how you control Ray, because Ray is a were-tiger, so you can control his abilities with influence. It's because he'll be insane the whole time. There's no cure for it, as far as I know.
I mean, years of therapy, but...
Years of therapy, it doesn't seem like therapy would work on him.
I don't know if that would work on a were-tiger, though.
Just a joke of insanity. Don't read into.
It's too late. It's out in the open now.
Maybe
I'm gonna be thinking about this all night.
Maybe animal therapy.
Can you
A veterinarian.
Yeah, take him to a vet, and the vet's just like, it's like
What do you want me to do with this?
it's like half a person. Just take
He's
him
like,
to like a normal doctor.
Hey, I'm crazy. It's like, I don't want to help this guy.
That's your
Then he's like,
duty.
meow.
It's a full-grown man, but he's a cat or whatever.
Yeah, that's why we brought him to you. And we figured you could do something. Didn't you take a
Nina's like the one talking, like, "Can you help my friend here?"
You didn't take a Hippocratic oath, but you did take the Hippocratic oath.
Oh. Oh, the puns, man.
Damn.
Fucking shot us down with that one. What was it?
Hippocratic oath.
There was a there was
that
actually an
was-
episode of
that was pretty
Gargoyles
bad.
where they had like were people, I think, or something. Like they made a serum where it just made people like half gargoyle, half cat, and it was like really, it was like a like
Fucking sexy. Yeah, right.
yeah, fuck yeah. No, and it was basically like they made it was like a drug that they were trying to administer to, I don't know, be terrorists or something. Well, the gargoyles stop them, and the police show up, and the fucking half people are hanging from the ceiling. You're like, hey, who do we call? The vet or animal control? And I'm like, there's a half thing up there. What the fuck? Of course, it's New York City, so they're just like,
They're all idiots.
I've seen it all. Who gives a fuck?
High five, Michael.
I put my hand up, but I wasn't the one deserving the high five.
Oh, there's a movie called it's called Wolf Children, and that's exactly what it sounds like. It's this woman who falls in love with a wolfman shapeshifter. Very sadly, he dies.
Well, thanks for ruining it.
Yeah.
Well, it's very early, but
Oh.
she already had like 2 kids with him, and so
Wow.
she has to raise them herself without him, which is hard because well, you're a single mother in Japan. So,
Is this an anime?
yeah, anime movie.
Okay.
So
It sounds like an anime.
This is
Well,
why I
yeah.
hate these fucking things.
and
Oh, it missed. Good.
there's a point where one of her kids, because her kids will kind of shift in and out of wolf form, so they'll be like half wolves a lot, and like she's hanging out at home, and she hears one of her kids start like coughing, and they ate like a silica packet by mistake because they're fucking stupid kids, and so she grabs both of them, and she runs over, and she's trying to she runs to like an area where there are clinics, and there's a 24-hour vet, and there's a 24-hour clinic, and so she's just like holding her children, half jogging, like looking at both of them, not knowing what to do. So she finds a payphone.
That's a good one.
And calls both of them at the same time so that she can talk to. He's like, listen, my dog ate a silica packet. No, my kid ate a silica packet. It's like,
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh, thank God. It's like, well, they're gonna be fine. But
I was gonna say I've had a couple of those. They're not too bad.
Yeah, they're
A little salt.
good sweeteners.
it's a good, just take all the moisture out of your stomach and
Yeah.
concentrate the acid.
That's
and
what makes it
foam-
taste so good.
Dude, that's the
foam out
best
your
part.
mouth and-
Dude, I love it when I fall on the ground foaming out of my mouth. It's like the best part of my day.
Actually, it's in it because it's like moisture aids and flavor. That's why putting seaweed into things is a good fat replacement.
Fuck. They turned her into an egg.
An egghead.
It's pretty hot. Since we're on the topic of
It's just things that
morphing.
Are, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Well, he's made of stone, so
He's just like
can't do shit to him.
he's like the most powerful person in my team right now.
Yeah, I saw Ryu only did like 70, and he swings and does like 150.
Yeah, Gar is pretty top tier right now. Today I went down to Parade the Circle over at University Circle
Cool.
and helped them finish painting a giant chameleon that's gonna have like 3 people controlling it as part of like one of the floats.
Cool.
Badass.
Yeah.
Is it part of like a car?
No,
or something?
no. People are actually gonna be walking with it on,
Okay.
but there'll be cars and stuff there. I think, or I think the idea is that nobody has to have a car. I think it's like, oh yeah, he's dead. I think the idea is that you're supposed to just walk, because University Circle's like Wade Oval's not that big. So, if you drive a car through it, you're gonna get done with that parade real quick.
Not if you drive at 1 mile an hour. Like you do.
In a parade.
But it's
unless you kill a bunch of people.
I'm always down with
Which
that.
I hope that does not happen.
No, not at all. Well, the roads are blocked going up there, so you're not even going to be able to drive up there anyway. I know, because I had to work over there, and it's a nightmare. Last year it was hard to get... Like, I had to unpack everything out of a booth and put it on that cart that we've been using. That actually broke the cart because there was so much shit on it.
Oh my gosh.
But I drove it all the way back to the house. Let's say hobgoblins.
They're so poor they don't take orders.
Our Striker.
RTS Striker. What's up, Striker?
There's nothing behind that dusty corner.
You gotta get one of those. It's like you gotta hook up a Segway to a cart and then just Segway there. Actually, how much does a Segway cost?
It's pretty.
You can buy a Segway.
How do you even spell that?
You know what? I would have imagined like on the order of like $1,000 or probably more. But then again, nobody's been using them recently, so maybe they went down.
They're $319 at Best Buy.
Oh wow!
3 miles away. We can get a.
We can go out right now.
Segway.
Get a Segway.
Is that a Segway, or is that like just the?
It says Mini Light.
Mini Light.
Or is that the hoverboard or whatever?
Good question. It says it's the actual brand Segway.
Oh, okay. Segways have the thing that come up. The hoverboards do not.
The hoverboards don't. And the hoverboards are much cheaper, I thought.
I'm pretty sure I'm too heavy for both.
How goes your run?
We're making it. As I said, this is their first time even seeing it. So like absolutely nothing is optimized. But
yeah, we're just kind of going through it.
Yeah. Oh, of course he can do that. I do like the design. I like the color and design of these orcs, though.
Giant orc.
Of course, he's gonna throw everything at us.
See, those must have been hiding in his massive inventory.
Sometimes I wish I had an inventory that could do that, you know?
Just a pocket dimension.
Just stick everything in there. Stick my friends in there.
So
just
pocket workshop, pocket spa, just whatever.
I'd stick my friends in there and I'd take you guys out places. That way you guys don't have to...
That would probably... Do you think the acceleration... You'd feel the acceleration?
No, it would free... in my pocket space, your time would be completely frozen.
Okay.
So for you guys, it'd be like teleportation.
Alright.
It's like, oh hey, now we're at Dave & Buster's. I would never go there, but that's an example.
You guys, they have Segway tours of downtown. We should...
That would be awesome, dude. I can't wait to be riding around
It'd
on
be
a
awesome
Segway,
to wipe out.
and then someone fucking steals it while I'm riding on it.
And you're like, hey, with your helmet.
It's fucking downtown Cleveland. There's a reason why everyone's getting the fuck out of there at 6 o'clock.
Blitz, great skill. Too bad it kills half your HP.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Man, don't I know?
Don't we know it?
Starts throwing all this shit out. You found Rock Breaker.
Rock Breaker.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a pickaxe.
No kitchen sink in that barrage? Well, maybe if that orc was a plumber of some type. Stop by Home Depot and just buy a bunch of things to throw.
Get that orange bucket. Did we talk about
They're
that?
actually mostly orange buckets. We didn't, but...
So, I read that somebody was like, listen, they have those orange buckets by every door, and I always picked one up and used it as my shopping cart. So, like, instead of having, like, the hand cart or whatever, you use the bucket.
Okay.
And then I never buy the bucket because I don't need a bucket. I just needed it to shop for all my...
You did buy one, though, didn't you?
My dad got me one.
Okay.
My dad got it. My dad got me one.
Because I was gonna say there's like a bucket full of car cleaning supplies in the hallway.
Yeah, that was his way of saying, like, so we have...
Yeah, I was wondering, like, this doesn't seem like a Michael purchase.
He was being, so it's like he called me.
Because that was
like,
way
one
more,
day.
like I think you and I are very minimalist about the way we purchase things. It seemed like, I was like, wow, he really went all out for his car.
That was a gift basket.
No. Did it work?
The what?
The influence?
No, it didn't. That hobgoblin fucking attacked his own friend.
So my dad calls me up one day and he was like, "Hey, do you still have that bike, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you ever ride it?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And he's like, "How much would you sell it for?" And I was like, "I mean, honestly, probably like $50." And it's like, "Oh, you'd sell it more for that." And I'm like, it's like, well, not really. It's like I paid, I think, $150 for it, and I built it out of, like, it's a kit bike, and it's like, "I won't buy it off you." And I'm like, "Well, I'll just store it at the house, Dad." It's like, it's like, I don't drive it, I just need to keep it somewhere. And it's like, why don't I just keep it at the house? And
Is he planning on ruining it or something?
No, he just wants to ride it around. And I was like, "Are you sure you want to ride that bike around? It's a road bike and it's not comfortable." And
Cigar.
he was like, "Yeah, I used to do it when you were at home. I used to take that bike out." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." But it's like, yeah, I told him, like, I'm not gonna. You don't have to sell it to him. You can just use it. If I ever need it back, I can just ask him for it or whatever. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. But in exchange for that, because he's my father, he decided that he was going to give me a little gift basket of sorts. And he probably meant to do it anyway, because I got a new car. But he's like, "I'll get you a bucket, and I'll get you,
That's why...
get you tire shine, and I'll get you a bug remover, and I'll get you a buff scratch out, and I'll get you..."
For your bike? A bug remover?
No, for my car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. So now I got a bucket and some towels and things, and it's like... So now when I really want to clean my car up, I can. Because I already got, so it's like I got like Rain-X and everything. So it's... I'll be able to clean that car up really nice, which it needs sometimes, because if I want it to be impressive, I have to clean all the bird shit off of it, because I park underneath a tree. So it's covered in tree pollen and bird shit.
Yep, that's how it do.
Yeah.
But like, have you tried the badassness that is the Infinite Gene?
Oh, he hasn't yet. You will.
No, but I will.
Are you saving it for like a mega boss?
Yeah. I want it to be like an episode where he's just like, "I'm gonna pull out my ultimate power." But yeah, I have all the genes now. There's Infinity.
Taking care of your car's exterior is a lot more important than most other Ohioans care about. Yeah. Especially during the season where there's bugs everywhere.
Yeah.
There are some cars in Louisiana that were just, like, the hood and the front were just covered in bugs. Like, they never cleaned it off. I'm like, that's gonna take hours to remove.
Yeah.
You may as well just pay for, like, a new paint job or a new
because
a new wax coat.
It's gonna take paint right off.
Like, you let a bug just bake in the sun like that for a few months.
Well, it's like you need to like take the bug remover and then boil it and then like coat it on, let it sit, and then scrub.
Holy shit!
Get like a good power washer. But
Ow.
But yeah, that's what he was like. It was half in exchange for letting him use the bike, half in exchange for. And what he's gonna do is he's taking it down to Mike's Bikes. He's probably gonna get it new tires. He's like, he's gonna put money in.
Mike's Bikes.
He can do what he wants.
How do you feel about Eddie's Bike Shop?
Eddie's Bike Shop?
Yeah.
Where is that?
There's one in Willoughby, which I know you probably don't know of. I saw one yesterday. Where was I? I saw one yesterday.
Oh, is that
somewhere
one
on Lorraine? I think there's one.
Is that the one in North Olmsted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, Eddie's. I actually used to always go to Eddie's when I was a kid, because I think the first one was in Willoughby. by the dollar show.
No, they really helped me out when I was
Dollar show.
The dollar show.
It's still there.
I went.
Really? Is it operational?
I don't think so. I know that it's been through like 5 or 6 different owners.
I got a stationary trainer for my bike because I wanted to be able to use it like indoors during the winter. And then I found out, wow, that really hurts. And then I found out riding that bike, period.
Dude, your bike
hurts.
has like, you've got a seat that's just like a dagger that shoots right up your ass.
Yeah.
Because
like you're not supposed to sit on it, and like sitting on it is a punishment for making the wrong choice of sitting on it.
Making just the wrong choices.
So it's like
It's punishment for your past lives.
But they really helped me out because I got the stationary trainer for Christmas, and I kept taking it back to them and being like, can you help me figure out how to make this work on my bike, because it's not locking into place. And they kept helping me with it until we found something that we could work
The
with.
dollar show?
Yeah.
Dollar show.
Not surprised.
It's like, it should be right about there-ish.
The theater is probably still there, but yeah, I'm not surprised. That place was like...
Dude, I thought it was in a perpetual state of closing down.
Yeah,
Ever since I was a kid, it's like, this is the last movie we're gonna show.
The Workbot moves.
Lakeshore 7 is still there. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one's still going.
I completely forgot this part existed. This whole, like, puzzle region.
Dude, the factory in this game, this is what this area is called. I never remember it. This is like the part of the game I really don't care for, because it's just... you know what it is? It's just to stop you from progressing. It doesn't add anything to the game. There's no story element to it other than it's just a location that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's going to follow you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you can keep... Yeah, you gotta, like, use the other side of the box to extend it. Because the goal, I take it, is to turn all that shit off.
Yes. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, and then now you can... Can you activate it? Isn't that what this little fucking thing is for? What?
Yeah, there you go.
It like punches.
That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, it does work. Okay. I kind of like that. That's really cool.
So
And then one more.
This way, I think. No, the other.
Yeah, the other side.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I think that's it. Nice.
Well, and also, you know why it's bullshit is because you're gonna go to another area later on in the game. Not gonna spoil it, but we're gonna go to another area very fucking similar to this, and you're kind of like, well, what?
I can at least remember the lighthouse, albeit with dread. It's because the lighthouse has a lot of plot around it.
Yeah.
I have no idea, like...
Factory has no plot. It's just blocking
sometimes
us from
you
the
just
desert.
walk through an area, and those are the forgetful ones. Like in every RPG, there's that area where it's like, oh yeah, this exists because nothing really happens here. You just fight your way through it. I wanted to play through Grandia 2 for like the 5th time in my life. And stream it, because I think Grandia 2 is really entertaining. But Grandia 2 has very similar things where like, I get to an area and I'm like, what the hell area is this? I completely forgot about this, and then I play through it, I'm like, oh because nothing happens.
I was thinking that those areas would let me go. Those are just there as artificial. You can't go this way, but we're showing you that there's more to this area.
You can't go there.
Can't, like, bunny hop or anything. Gar's made of stone. He can take electricity.
He's not made of stone.
Why not? I thought he was a gargoyle.
Well, he's a gargoyle, but he's not made of stone.
He might as well be made of stone.
Dude, he's made
Gar,
of 100% swole.
Gar, we need you to dehydrate yourself like you do for a muscle show.
Played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You know how you make your muscles all papery and like, or no, you make your skin all papery and thin by dehydrate. So you gotta dehydrate yourself, and that way, it won't shock you as much, and then you can just walk right through it.
Plus, you know what to do in the lighthouse in like 5 minutes. That's exactly right. In this area, you're like, what am I doing here? What are we doing here?
What do I do?
And the answer is, get treasure, get the fuck out. That's it. There's a lot of RPGs that do this, and I feel like there's so much potentials to add more to it, and they just don't.
Yeah, and for as long as convoluted of story as RPGs have, you could just make something up and we'd buy it.
Well, like the lighthouse at least had a boss. This doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Jeez.
Like we're at the exit.
Oh.
Like the lighthouse boss was fucking crazy too.
Yeah.
It was like a lizard with a massive world-sized like eyeball with many different eyes on it.
Well, that's where you meet the fairies too.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was like a whole bunch of shit there, and they were just like, eh.
There's nothing here.
Emergency door handle. In an emergency, break panel to turn the handle to open emergency door. Oh, it's gonna be you, Momo.
No, in fact, behind this door, it only gets worse.
Yes, this is the part that I was like, oh man. That's what the stream. That's why the stream is named the way it is.
What'd you name it?
It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Anyone can come this far. Now comes the hard part, the desert, death.
Look at this guy's chin.
A land of ever-changing sands, where nothing lives and from which no one returns. And that's why it's called desert death.
That's what everyone said about crossing the ocean.
I get the feeling that God wants to be left alone.
I don't know anything about that. Well, I do know that God lives beyond the desert. You must cross the desert. I'll tell you how to survive long enough to get there. Ask me anything. This is Reddit. We did it, Reddit.
AMA. This is my AMA about the desert. Walking in the desert.
Use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah. This is very important. Isn't Gavely?
Top comment. Top ask.
Naturally, as you move through the desert, time passes. One day is 24 hours, a 12-hour day, and a 12-hour night. You can keep track of time. What the fuck kind of fucking cycle is that?
The question I always had is, why Horus is here?
Oh, no, he was following us.
So every time you take a step, time moves.
Yeah, so by your steps, you'll have to walk about 40 steps in an hour. So 40 steps in an hour. Since you'll only waste energy by moving during the day, you should move at night when it's cooler. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, when you can't even fucking see.
Holy shit.
So this is also the other fucked up part, is that you can't really see during the day anyway, so there's no point moving during the day. You can find your way in the desert by looking to the stars. This is the North Star.
Oh, hey, North Star.
It always appears in the north and never moves. If you follow it, you're headed due north. This one's the false North Star. It sometimes appears at different heights depending on the day. It can fool you. Be careful not to mix it up with the real North Star. And this one is the Evening Star. It's like a pulsar. It always appears in the west and not always the same. Height in the same place. If you're in the center of the desert, it'll be due west.
So, do we have a general direction that we're trying to go?
Yeah. If you lose track of where you're in the desert, you're done for. Make sure you keep your eyes on the stars. One thing you'll need to be careful about is after breaking camp or a battle, make sure you check what direction you're facing. If you forget, you can end up in a lot of trouble. Anything else you want to know? Leaving the desert. Here's how to get out of the desert. First, follow the North Star to the north. Then you can see the Evening Star directly to the west. Then, head east. So if you see it to the west, you head east. Keep going east until you can no longer see the evening star, until it goes behind the horizon.
So evening star is only west if we're in the middle of the desert.
Yes. And then once it's completely beyond the horizon, then we head north again, and after walking for about 3 nights or so, you should be able to see the oasis. I'll write this down for you so you can look it up later. Thank you. Dude.
Thanks, Horace.
I fucking hate this part.
More like Boris.
Dude.
If this seems easy.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Well,
It's
it doesn't seem easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Imagine this as a kid when I was
Like
playing
the
this-
fact that they're just giving us a tutorial about passing through the desert tells me that this is gonna suck.
Like me and my brother, we were trying to beat this game so we'd pass it off to each other. We had different save games, but it was like we get to this part and we're just like, I don't know. Like as a kid, like that was a tough amount of direction to try to follow.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about?
You really got to know, like,
Water.
direction.
As you walk in the desert, your body will slowly lose water,
Fuck.
and your throat will become dry ever so often. If you don't drink any water, keep walking. Longer than 30 minutes when this happens, you run the risk of permanently damaging your body. Just so you know, 30 minutes is about 20 steps or so. Anything else you want to know about? So you have to have water. You should spend about 12 hours or so camping. If you camp at daybreak, it'll be night when you start walking again. If you camp at dusk when you break camp, it'll be morning. And there we go. The Ragda. Go ahead and take this Ragda with you. If you get lost in the desert, use the Ragda. It'll bring you back here without fail. Anything else you want to know about the goddess?
Okay, so there's at least like an exit button.
The people of Dragnir believe that if you're going to strike down the goddess, put an end to her madness. Me? I don't care what happens. I harbor no hatred for anyone. Do whatever you think is best. Anything else? Very neutral.
What a guy.
Alright.
I think we can learn something from Horace.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in the desert. He's like, I don't hate anyone.
The water jug's full of water. Make sure you take some with you. You'll need it. Fuck yeah.
Ryu fills up the canteen. You now have 16 servings of water.
And 1 serving goes for everybody. That's a pretty baller canteen, actually.
Welcome back, Nayreeser. And if you want to complete the game, you got to do this twice. Doesn't surprise me. Especially since this desert already seems like a character.
If you want to complete this game, you gotta do this twice. What do you mean by that?
Do you have to pass through it again?
In the desert. If you get lost, you can use them to get back here. Or you can learn exercises because he's wearing leg warmers.
Ho-ho!
Hey Mike, what are you doing?
Just cooking up a bun.
Ah,
Those hot buns.
oh, it's just for rare loot. Okay. Are you leaving already? Go into the desert.
He's like, wait.
Should wait for night and leave then. Good luck. I should have rested. I'll rest soon.
Okay.
So,
I like this interface. So this is the North Star.
yes.
There's the fake North Star.
And then the evening star would be
It has to be like directly in front of us.
yeah.
Ho! And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Walking through the desert, smooth jazz.
This is Walking Through the Desert Smooth Jazz. I hope you guys are enjoying your night out there in the cool, harsh deserts. We're gonna play another nice, fine selection from the Japanese folk over there who know how to make a really solid. yeah, you got the.
Smooth jazz. 107.3 The Wave. Wow, this is really boomy, actually.
Wait, do I have? Oh, I do have that one. Wait. There we go. I turned it down. I didn't realize that one was up.
I don't mind it boomy, honestly. You know what I mean? So do you fight at night, or no?
Yeah, there's battles. And you can kind of tell,
Almost.
like, if it's west because of the grid.
Yeah.
Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water.
So it's 20 steps.
We'll have some water in the daytime. Don't worry.
So if you go another 20 steps, do you do damage?
Yes.
There you go. Or that was like 5 steps or something. Well, there's no battles
per
se, but the question or exclamation marks were that were optional before now just force you into an area.
So water, I'm guessing, is all the way at the bottom. Yeah.
Featuring Jackie Carmine on piano. Max Haas on drums.
Max Haas from Wolfenstein. I think Max would be really good at
playing like smooth jazz drums.
You see, if you're walking and the star is moving, then that star is either really close or you're on a very small planet. Because a star shouldn't move that much.
Or maybe it's not a star. Maybe it's something in the atmosphere. I don't know.
It's true.
A geo.
They do kind of just sort of go over what's
Drac.
Why is Nina in my... What the fuck kind of build is this?
Do they force you to use it? Looks like it. Look at this. This lizard dude is lost in the desert, and you guys are like, let's fuck him up. Hey, do you guys know I'm lost?
He's like we're hitting him, and he's just like, fuck.
He's like, guys, I'm experiencing heat stroke. Can you quit hitting me?
Let's just throw a typhoon at him.
Heat stroke, huh? Take this, asshole. No.
It's like, no, go ahead. You're doing me a favor.
Oh yeah, air conditioning. Air conditioning.
Every desert should have air conditioning.
It's the best way to travel through the desert. You found the Ealing Erman.
This is not my build. This is not my build.
Got that blue drink?
Get that blue.
So
interesting.
You missed out on like everything.
So that's is that the North Star?
We have to go north. It is the North Star.
Okay.
We have to go north until that star that we just looked at is perfectly west, and then we go east.
Until it's beyond the horizon.
Perfectly west?
Yes.
All right.
This is a grid square.
Oh, okay.
And
so maybe it's like an airplane in the distance.
It's a satellite. But no, it would have to be in the sky and close. So it's like a dot. That wouldn't make any sense.
Stars like a tower.
Stars don't move. Well, we would see something.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If it becomes day, it's gonna tell us. I just want to walk far enough and then.
The sun has risen. Walking during the day only wastes energy. Prepare to die. That's not a star. It's a battle station! Wait, no, I messed up.
No, I wanted...
It's coming right for us.
Is that a mobile suit? It's a Gundam!
Just sleeping. I hear it's like the middle of the day and everyone's just like...
There's an onion. He likes the heat.
Wow. It's so hot I'm panting like a dog.
Let me just record that. There's some people who pay a lot of money for...
Can you say that again, Momo?
Right? As long as we can see the stars, we should be alright. What's up with you? It's a long trip ahead. Better conserve water as much as possible. Don't this just beat all? Everywhere you look, sand. How are you supposed to know which way you're going in this? It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
It'd be kind of nice to hike a desert at night. You just get all bundled up.
Until you get lost and die of starvation.
Eat some weird cactus and go on a vision quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck all that noise.
Go on a walkabout. Go on a walkabout, mate.
Well, it'd just be nice to it'd be nice to drive to Nevada. I'd like to do that, and then get on some of those long stretches of highway where it's just fucking desert, and then recreate line for line the opening of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Your throat's getting dry, you should have some water. How about I wait until I see some damage, then we'll drink water. That's like some straight up... That's some straight up crap.
As much as I hate this part, it's really relaxing. It is relaxing. It's playing nice music.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking by starlight.
Put a little healing herb on that dry
Just
throat.
make it tea. Yeah.
Let's make hot tea in the desert.
Don't worry, the end of the game is on the other side
Is
of the
there
desert.
an option to drink your own piss?
Almost.
I want to drink my piss.
I could always cheat engine and rename one of the items Piss Energy.
Piss energy drink. That's awesome. Also, good interface, good use of the PlayStation graphics for the era.
It's like 2.5D.
There's like
closer.
Orion's belt, sort of.
And it's moving across the sky. Unless they're
Somebody didn't understand astronomy when they made this.
no, they just put dots.
They're like, this dot moves. Here's a green star. That's a green star. Are any of our stars green? No!
Dude, none of our... You know what star is green? Energy Star. Energy Star products are always green. Because they're always saving you energy.
I'm dead.
Well, the way you said that just makes me think of all those like Facebook memes where people just put "I'm dead" over it with like all the crying emoji faces. I'm dead.
No, when I say I'm dead, I'm gonna commit. I'm not gonna cry.
What? Look at all this shit.
What? That one looks crazy. Is that the Magmite? Or no, that's probably Scorpion.
Alright, everybody, let's just take a step back here.
We don't need to go killing random.
Let's kill one thing at a time and not 15.
I know railroad museums and tourist lines in Nevada. I'll go with you, Michael. Nick will go with you to Nevada.
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 We're almost perfectly west. So he was saying there are items that you can get, so you can go back through the desert again to get rare items that are just like located in specific spots.
Ryu's throat is getting dry.
Alexander needs a drink of water.
My sister said yesterday that she wants to play through she didn't remember which one. All she said is the Alexander King's Quest.
King's Quest 6 air
Yeah,
today,
dude.
gone tomorrow.
King's
Your
Quest
sister
6.
wants to actually come over here, or does she just want to play it?
She wants to play it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's kind of
And-
random.
And Torrens Passage.
I
don't think she knows that we do this.
Oh, what the hell? I gave him healing herbs. I didn't give him water. Look at all don't
Again. Oh, okay. You're getting to it.
It can be a little bit more west. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe like 20 more paces or so.
So what is it? What do you have there?
Oh, just a second.
Are these the things you picked up from the baker the other day?
Yeah, I got them today. They're barbecue. I think they're barbecue. pork
Holy
buns,
shit.
But they're the big barbecue.
I gotta
pork
quit
buns.
eating barbecue stuff. I went to XYZ yesterday. Also, Kevin, one of my geology professors, British, ran out of water in Madagascar, and the first thing he did when he found water was make tea. That's commitment.
All right, I think this is good. We can head.
I'd be like, I don't want to make tea right now. I want just water. Although tea is like 99.9% water, I guess.
See, these bones are good markers, so I can tell which way I'm facing. So that's directly west now. So now we head east.
There. Yeah.
This is where I would get fucked up as a kid, because I'm like, okay, now I've got it, and then I would, because like I knew directions, but sometimes I would get east and west mixed up, so I would start heading in the wrong direction.
East and west.
East and west.
Did he say east or did he say west?
I said east and west, didn't I?
I know. It's a SpongeBob joke. Oh.
What?
East? I thought you said west.
No, you said it to W for Wumbo.
Now, why do they call it the Desert of Death? Don't forget to check the stars when you break camp.
I wonder what all these monsters here in the desert eat. Probably people like us out for a walk in the desert, eh? Oh!
That's the dumbest thing I've heard, Ray.
Sorry, it was a hairball.
Heard something cough up there.
You just go out and you just hear it behind the tent.
You go out and
You're like, Ray, what the fuck?
Ray's got like his tail pointed straight up. He's on all fours.
Do you think cat people would clean themselves with their tongues?
Why not?
Their tongues are pretty ridiculous. pretty sandpaper. I'd do what I'd do with a cat is like whenever there'd be bugs in the house, I'd pick them up and they'd like grab them out of midair. That's how you get rid of them, the bugs.
That's some symbiosis.
Damn, 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 damn.
See that false North Star? I see that shit. And also, you know what's gonna fuck us up is the false North Star will sometimes put like a fucking city over it or underneath it to fuck with you.
Really?
Yeah.
During the day or at night too?
At night, you'll see like the lights and shit, and you're like, what the fuck?
It's like a god or something.
It's like I think that's what Myri is doing.
The false one might be a planet if it moves up and down like over the course of time. But
Yeah.
the whole like west star moving as you move thing, I don't know.
You should have some water. How about
Damn,
you
those
have
buns smell baller.
You want one?
Kind of.
I don't think it's beef. I think it's pork, but...
Let me take a whiff.
There's some egg in there.
I can't quite tell, so I'm just gonna play it safe.
I was gonna
Thanks
say.
for the offer.
Yeah.
Usually I smell beef and I'm like, oh yeah, that's beef, because beef smells awesome. But that I mostly smell bread, so I don't know. I know the second I taste something, I'm like, fuck, that was beef.
What's the horizon look like? Oh, we've got some fucking time to kill, man. We gotta go behind this horizon. So they built teleporters.
Not across the desert, though. You gotta earn that shit.
There's probably one over there. It's broken. That's how you explain it.
Have Momo fix it.
Sometimes shit
Hey, I
happens
can
like
fix
that.
it. And you're like,
I can fix anything. I'm a Mary Sue engineer. Like Rey from Star Wars.
oh,
I bypassed the compressor. They just explode.
healing herbs are the most useful item in the entire game.
Ain't that the truth?
Oop.
No.
Oh, this kind of reminds me of Fallout a little bit.
He's paralyzed by the heat.
Ooh.
Well, revive him and then escape. Hiya! That is... You know, I know they tried to make this scorpion look, like, terrifying, but it looks cute in a, like, derpy way.
Mm-hmm.
It's got big giant teeth.
It's like, arr, I'm a scorpion. Trying too hard, whoever made this game.
Capcom.
Capcom.
Have to give it beefier eyes.
I'm a... Nice try, but my shell is hard.
Oh, fuck!
Damn! It's like being hit by a semi-truck. You just see Gar over here P90Xing.
This is a good environment for endurance workout.
He's just like drinking muscle milk in the desert.
See, the trick is you have to keep going past when it goes bad, because then it curdles, and then you're in good shape.
He'd still drink it.
Even more protein.
He would still drink it. Yeah.
I need to check what Drac does if you cure it.
I wonder if it like just attacks you. It's just like, fuck you.
What if he like temporarily joins your squad? That'd be pretty cool.
The Drac has joined your team. It's like, do you know the way out of this desert? He's like, fuck no. I don't know shit.
Nina takes her phone out. She's playing Candy Crush.
She's like texting. She would totally, like, even though it came out in the
Candy Crush is her favorite game. Fuck.
She already sunk 2,000 hours into Candy Crush.
and about like half her family's fortune into buying fucking microtransaction coins. Yeah, that would be interesting if the Drac is just like, thanks for healing me. And then he just fucking stabs me with his, with his cutlass, like. We're making progress, we're making progress. Only waste energy, time to make camp.
Plus walking during the day is a nightmare.
There you go, already saw that. Just there, like you go out and there's like a little AC in the back of the tent.
Nina's just casting ice like
Blizzard
every 15 minutes. Igloo.
She's casting her most powerful ice spell, which only thing it does is it just air conditions the room because she sucks. like all the characters like, wow, it's moderately temperate in here now. She doesn't suck. I just didn't.
You don't like her.
Like, I didn't put her in the way that I probably should have. I gave her Emitai as her master, and I gave her more magic, but...
The magic is stupid.
Railroad museums and tourist lines in Nevada. I'll go with you, Mike. So cabin with my geology process. Okay. Having herbs, the most useful item in the... Yep, healing herbs. Whew. I like the little elevation changes you go through. It's the, like, a little bit up and back down. Maybe.
It adds a little bit of flavor to it.
Mm. Just go over some rocks. Going up, going down, going way up.
And then back down. Well, someone hit the fucking keyboard.
Dude. It's like, don't improvise. We're only paid to play this boring music. Keyboard's just like, fuck that. Ding, ding, ding.
I'm bored. I'm going out of my mind, Gary.
The keyboardist accidentally hits the auto Casio shit. Where it's
yeah, in the middle of their jam.
He's trying to fucking like a shit.
Being bored is for the bassist. Apparently, Dracs have a learnable skill if you remedy it and don't attack it.
I haven't learned. What's the skill? Is it worth it? Probably worth it. Probably.
Sounds like a good skill to have. Probably worth it. Probably worth it.
This is probably worth it.
Well, if we get into one, we'll see. So I should have plenty of water.
You're attacked at night?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was attacked the night before. It's annoying.
Of course.
Scorpions.
These are not scorpions.
Scorpions have tails.
These are not even close to scorpions.
These have vestigial tails.
Shit.
You can't escape.
That one just shot chlorine into my face. Gar's like, I can't do it. The Clorox.
Reminds me of all those days I spent as a janitor.
Poor Gar.
I just didn't want to fight everything.
Wisdom seed.
Those are okay. Actually, let's see if we can get one of those Drax.
Can you cut that down?
I'm trying to see.
Oh, that would be cool. Get more water that way.
You got cactus juice. Boo.
Magma.
Let's kill it. No, actually, I don't know if I can because I don't have any ice spells. Whatever. Now the Drax don't want to show up.
Oh, that xylophone, dude.
Not even close. Ugh.
You can't escape. Double blow!
She's like, oh my graduation outfit.
Pollen.
Everyone has hay fever.
Oh.
Everyone's just like, did you all take a Claritin? Yeah, we're good.
We're Claritin clear.
Alright, one person. Gar's got a little bit of itchy eye. Oh, I found a really awesome remix album of this game. And I would play it on stream, but unfortunately the person who... they have a record label that monetizes it on YouTube, so I can't play it. Ah, here we go.
Oh, you can't use water on him. Can you use like Cure-All or something?
I'm just gonna use Icicle.
Or Panacea.
No? Maybe that's what I have to use as a Panacea. Oh, there we go. Yep, that woke him up.
Thanks for saving me! Now die!
Yeah.
Typhoon. Can't learn that.
Ah, fuck! Ah! Feels kind of good in the summer heat. I mean, the desert heat.
I like it when it's really hot, and so you're driving with the window down, and then you can feel the hot air. Because even though you're going fast in your car, it's still hot.
Typhoon again. I don't think you can learn Typhoon. You can't. Not enough AP? Yeah, there's no... I don't think you can. It's like the only two moves he's willing to do. Typhoon and attack.
Maybe if he gets HP down?
I already have Typhoon. I think that's why I can't learn it.
Hmm.
Good night. Oh, what?
We're counting on you, Gar.
That was worth a look, but yeah, we already have Typhoon as a separate skill.
He won't use the skill if he has been attacked. So you can't even attack him because he used the used the ice.
What's up, Carrots?
It's good to know.
Welcome to the stream.
It's good to see you.
We're lost in the desert at the moment.
I'll see if this next battle doesn't give me anything, then I'll just leave the area. Actually, I wonder if I got an item that I can use. See if we can do some damage to it. Nah. Wow. Oh shit. Fucking just sat on her.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Did Momo attack twice?
Yeah.
She's faster.
Oh, cool.
She's faster and has really good aim now.
Oh, okay.
We got her accuracy up.
Drac might pop up anytime.
Yeah, besides Drac, yeah. Most definitely. Well, that's good to know. So let's check our direction. There's north. There's the west.
And it's almost below the horizon, too.
It's getting there.
So another thing you can use to mark is the false star is like barely on
But
the
it
left
moves
side.
through the sky at random.
Oh, it moves. Never mind.
Yeah, so some nights it'll actually just be over here,
Oh.
just to fuck with you.
It hasn't moved yet. It seems.
Lucky.
Yeah, is it RNG that makes it move?
Maybe.
I think it's interesting how the graphics are interpreted by the emulator, because there's a lot of like tearing that occurs with a lot of the enemy sprites. So just walking around looking at people and doing stuff. So you look at like that white bar of the horizon with a little bit of...
Yeah. Hey Cap, you gotta help me think of how to get
10 feet of pine planks down to BR from Ohio.
10 feet of pine planks. Are you building a shed or something?
Pine planks. 10 feet. You'd need a truck. A shelf. Yeah. No, you need a truck. Don't want to
I
mess
thought it was
with...
daylight.
Yeah, emulations can only handle so much. There's always imperfections in the rendering,
If you had...
which kind of has its own charm.
I mean, I suppose you could set up something on it. Like, that's the thing. When you try lashing something to the roof of a car, you can only have that one point of contact, and then no, it's just
No, you'd have to like
you
have
to get one of
two
those car racks or something.
if you're putting it on top of any car I have access to.
Yeah.
You'd have to like secure it across and then secure it long-wise too.
And depending on how many you have, it'd just be heavy, and then it like it'd dent your roof in.
Yeah, BR is Baton Rouge.
You could do water time. You could do a thing if you had those ratchet straps; those will hold it down pretty secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also
then you can't get in like the back doors or whatever.
I'm not gonna have my car for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
And you wouldn't want to use your car for that.
No, I don't have a rack.
No.
And I don't want to buy a $200 rack.
No. Yeah, you need to make friends with someone with a truck who's
already going down there
for whatever reason. Or like, did they? It's only 16-hour drive. Like, you can get pine planks anywhere. Like, were they just available here?
See what I mean?
A friend offered.
See, there's the fucking town, and it's just fucking with us.
Oh, yeah.
Almost there. See, it can't be in the sky because it's on the mountain now. These aren't stars. This is just some shit in the fucking sky.
Some illusions.
Because Orion's belt doesn't move like this.
Unless it's really nice, I'd just buy them when you get to Baton Rouge because even like here's the thing, I've bought wood from the Home Depot down the street, getting it to this house. I had to call Mike to bail me out. I was like, I thought I could fit them in my Buick. I can't fit them in my Buick.
It's a super trolley star. Yeah, that city is. That's totally distracting as a kid. There's a city there. We made it. And you walk in the wrong direction.
You walk in the wrong direction and you're fucked.
It's already. How long have we been in this desert?
Like 20 minutes.
25 minutes. Yeah,
I can wet your throat if you keep fucking asking.
I don't have any way to.
I mean, the best thing
I could down there.
Yeah, you could cut them. They cut them in half, and then they might fit inside.
It's gone.
So it's gone.
5-foot planks, and then put into. Yeah, that would work. Because then you could put the front seat down, and you could put them in there, or you could just figure out like what's the longest you could have them, and then cut them down to that size. Which, if you needed like long planks to work with, because that's what I could have done. If like the longest plank I needed was like 7 foot 6 inches, and these were 10-foot planks. So if I just had them cut down, even like 8 foot, I probably could have fit them in my car, but I didn't do that.
Also, Josh agreed to make sweet decorations on the supports for the shelves.
Ooh.
Well, if we have some kind of exodus of materials that need to be transported to Baton Rouge from Ohio, then I think we can justify fitting that in there, but otherwise, wouldn't you rather have... Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I just get them cut. Get them cut so they fit. It's kind of fucking funny.
He works on those buns, dude.
Buns of...
Magma.
Obsidian buns.
Magma buns.
Don't cut yourself on my buns.
I don't know, do you guys like the setup for the stream with the...
I find it a little redundant.
It's a little more full, I guess, but we might be able to fit
redundant
more.
How?
Well, I mean, it's like...
They can see the chat.
Yeah, well, it's like people on Twitch can see the chat, and the people on Twitch are the ones who are participating, and so they have their chat. And the people on YouTube...
It is redundant.
Yeah. Like, it'd be cool if, like, what was the...
I just wanted something there. I didn't want to just have this black space.
Well, why didn't... Oh, was it because,
What if you have the toilet?
It's like a square?
It's like a rectangle, yeah. I can...
Oh, and so you had black bars?
It's 4x3, yeah. I mean, look at the monitor.
Oh, in that case, never mind. Yeah, you just put something there. That's fine.
That's what I was...
What if you just put, like, the toilet flushing in the back or something?
It's like a toilet flushing there?
You know how we have our green screen?
Yeah, you want me to put the toilet there? I could do that. I will.
Or the Coke going down.
Oh, I don't have that one on this computer yet.
Oh, I see.
But I can totally add the flushing toilet.
We should make our own B-roll.
I should. I mean, I am a filmmaker. I have all
We
this
just
stuff.
we just take a picture of our toilet and flush it.
Oh, and I gotta like crop it and all this stuff.
Ah, the world of the one enemy you want to spawn and doesn't spawn.
That's the thing. They have the Monster Hunter has the desire meter. Have you heard of that?
No.
No.
So, part of the game of Monster Hunter is grinding to get an item or get items, and sometimes there's a rare item, and what the game will do is it will identify what you're doing and what you are attacking, and it will realize what you are fighting to get, and then it'll ring the desire meter, which will make that item even less likely to spawn. So you have to play more.
That's annoying.
It's a real shitty mechanic, but it's
Artificial.
yeah, artificial difficulty. Let me make sure it's Monster Hunter. That kind of makes me sad. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Desire meter.
It might be cheaper if Josh is gonna do woodwork. It might be cheaper just to pay the mailing to have it sent down there.
Oh, gamer superstition. Desire sensor. Detects what you're farming for.
Oh, so it's not confirmed.
It's probably not real, but it might be. Desire
I'm sure people can hack it and then check.
sensor.
How's that?
You have 3 of them.
I have 4.
Yeah, dude.
It's like so weird.
I was just thinking one big one, and then you just have like the center of it.
I'd have
or
to
something.
crop the. I'd actually have to crop this. So in order to do that, I would have to crop. So come over here to layout, and then I'd have to go to the right.
So yeah, desire sensor isn't a real thing. It's just, it's something that crops up in a game, in any game where you're farming for materials.
Oh, that's not right.
You
Wrong
might be
side.
superstitious and think, fuck, it knows what I want, and so it's not going to give it to me, so I keep playing.
What is it?
The desire sensor isn't real.
Oh,
It's not a real thing. Rates don't change dependent on what you're doing. The
is that
rates
something
are
people
static.
actually believe is real?
Yeah, like have you ever played a game where you're trying to find something and you just can't get it, and so you get mad and you're like, the fucking AI knows what I want. It knows I'm only killing these enemies, and it's not going to give it to me.
So here's the thing: I've been mad at games, but I've never been that mad to where I just make shit up. And I'm just like, the game knows. It just happens to know. Oh, that's not correct. There we go. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Got it all set up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Neat. I do like it.
The core of any gacha game.
Mm-hmm.
The desire sensor.
Cacti are just jerks. Don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, one more battle, and if it doesn't pop up, then we'll move on.
One more battle. If it doesn't pop up, skedaddle.
Can't escape from the
Stupid
cactus.
cacti. There's only one of you. Or is he a cluster of cacti? We've got to have any excuse for a bad 5-roll.
It's not you, it's the dice. See, look at that shit. That's some bullshit. Oh yeah, I'm heading north. Because eventually it's going to be in front of us. Actually, we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna have to do a boss battle soon.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I'm gonna pee now.
P90.
P90X.
Time to make camp.
I keep getting new flavors of bubble tea. And did I tell you about that red plum flavor I got?
No, what is it?
Okay, so I saw red plum as a flavor, and I was just like, oh, they'll be kind of like sweet plum. Sure. No, it's fucking salty. It's a salty flavor, and it's very salty, and I got it in a smoothie, and so I started drinking it, and I was like, this is not good. Why'd I do this to myself? Apparently Sequoia likes the tea version. It's like, I could kind of see it. But I was caught out of nowhere. And so today I was like, okay, I won't get plum because it's salty, but I'll get like, but I still didn't want to get like ones I've gotten before because I want to keep trying new flavors. And so I see one and it's like, oh, I'll go for it. There's a fruit flavor. There's just fruit. I'm like, okay, well that one's got to be pretty innocuous. And so I get it, and then she calls out my order. And I see it, and it's very, very brown. And I almost want to be like, what the fuck fruit did you use for this fruit smoothie? I think there was some, it was probably some kiwi. But it was very tart. So it wasn't bad. It was new, it was something different. I probably wouldn't get it again. But I keep getting different flavors just to challenge
Just get
myself.
ramen next time. Ramen bubble tea.
Ramen bubble tea.
Ugh.
Ew. With sriracha in it.
Sriracha and hot dogs.
Gross.
No, I probably should just get, like, I'll get there and it's like, oh, I know Thai tea is very good. I know taro's pretty good. I like milk. I like all these different bubble, and there's like chai, and like, all of those taste good, and I like them. I've had them before, but it's like, there's 20 different flavors, and I've tried 5. So it's like, let's try something new. Let's learn. Let's increase our palate. But then it's like,
You try the other things, you're like, these are
this
icky.
sucks. God damn. Like, I literally, like, I don't usually throw things away. Like, I'll finish what I get even if I don't like it. I threw away that red plum smoothie.
Yeah,
It was just so...
it's salt.
It was salt. It was salt. Like, and what was good is, like, if you could get a good amount of bubbles, like, I realized that the bubbles were kind of sweet. And so I'd be like, oh, okay, that's a good mix. But no, it just did not taste good. I did not care for it, and I did not want to continue drinking it.
It's disgusting.
It's like, are you kidding?
Alright, fine,
Are
bye.
you kidding?
Well, no, I guess I'm not buying.
A salty smoothie. Who does that?
How about steak and shake?
Steak and shake.
Yeah. I was gonna say, don't they have something like that?
Salted caramel
Salted
smoothie.
caramel.
Or salted caramel shake or something.
Mhm.
I haven't been to Steak and Shake since October, I think.
And it's because it's beef.
No, they got chicken stuff.
Eat some chicken.
Just
chicken
nobody's-
tenders. But it's like,
I think I went there with Crash,
yeah,
but like,
that was the, like, when I was growing up in Elyria, that was kind of the place to meet, because whatever you're doing, Steak and Shake was open, and there was always something there that everybody liked. So, like, everybody likes, like, a hamburger. Everybody likes French fries. Everybody likes chicken tenders or milkshakes. So there's something there everybody can enjoy. It's not too dirty. It's, like, kind of greasy because it's Steak and Shake, but
or if it is really greasy, it's not that big of a burger.
yeah.
Yeah, I would. That's one of my very sad things now. I can't have Steak and Shake anymore. All those awesome things.
Get that.
I wonder if I could order the grilled chicken sandwich, but then just have them put whatever butter or whatever the hell, however they make those other things. Get some sauce on it.
Cure.
Huh.
What?
Is that the one you were supposed to learn?
Yeah.
Momo learned it.
You got any more you want to teach us, or are you just gonna attack us? Ah, he's getting fucked.
He's like, thanks. Cures you, fucking runs away.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a good exchange.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that does, like, heavy wounds. Ability. It's a skill.
Whoa.
Oh, so it's for
18.
HP and status, so it's like a full... Like you're fucking rocking the house with that one. Nice.
Yeah, I think since you left... Hold on. Wait. I think since you left that way, you're facing north.
I am.
Okay.
That's because
You're supposed to go north?
yes.
Okay. Like in Tex Murphy. You'd always
good.
like turn around. There goes the fucking neighborhood in the desert.
I really hope Nina dies.
Not a fan of Nina.
Not in this game. I don't really care for her. She kind of makes everything difficult and just brings everyone down.
You think so?
Why would God wish to create such a place as this?
She was cooler as a kid.
Doesn't this beat all?
Before we had Gar and Momo. And we were forced to work with
Why
her.
do we have to go through all of this?
You pew pew. It's a pretty good deal for a skill.
Agreed.
Got that cure. And we're gonna use it later in battle.
Later in battle.
And at the council meeting, we agreed that lawns can have up to 5 gallons of water watered on them every day. So how about that? This is a birchwood tree. You can tell that's birchwood by the way that it is.
Oh, can you? Thanks for the tip. Very informative.
Isn't that neat?
Wow, I learned something today. Thank you.
You know this is the North Star because it's in the north.
You can tell that this is a North Star because it's fist.
What?
Fist of the North Star. It's a stupid reference.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
It's like a hyper-violent anime from the 80s.
Where everybody is like, their bodies are way out of proportion. It's where the,
They're really long. It's Yahweh,
Yeah.
technically, isn't it?
what is it?
Should be around here, shouldn't it?
De Shinduru. Nani?
Should be around here, shouldn't it?
What?
You call throwing dynamite a martial art? It'll work.
Breath of Fire 3 proving traveling through the deserts are boring. Through the deserts.
Through the desert.
Through deserts.
Maybe we can see something if we climb that hill.
Well,
Yeah, Gar, get up there.
usually in other games, when there's some kind of huge excursion across a valley or the sea or a desert, there's character development, like, riddled in there. So, yeah, it's boring crossing this ocean, but you're learning more about these characters, you know?
Is that a sand yeti?
I don't know, it looks fucking awesome.
Looks like he's about to drop his album.
Mammal. Come on, you wanna fight, huh, you punks?
Been waiting for you all
You
day.
come over here, man, my sand hill. You millennials and your infinity stones.
Don't worry, I've got all 16 of them. I'm not gonna unleash the full power here.
No? We
No.
haven't seen it yet.
You can see it at the end of the game. How about that?
Well, you're playing, so.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I'd rather it be like
I trust
I'd
your
rather it be like an
expertise.
end of the game thing, and then just me fucking face rolling everything. 'Cause that's exactly what would happen.
Alright.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Alright.
What would be a good one to use against this, though?
Well, it's in the desert, so it probably is resistant against heat. So maybe poison or something? I don't know.
I don't have a poison.
Fuck.
You have
Lightning?
Shadow. Lightning.
How often does this thing come across lightning?
I'm gonna do a frost. I don't know. Seems like a choice. Seems like a choice to make. I could just backhand him.
Bitch slap him, dude.
Disembowel.
Oh!
That fist.
Oh! That comical.
Ragnarok. Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, rock on.
What's up? My name is Ryu.
My name is Brooke Ryu.
Yep, that's me. Bet you're wondering how I got myself in this situation.
Oh, what? I can't use skills? Maybe that's what I should do next time. Let's just see what happens. Whoa!
Oof.
Eat it. Ah!
That thing sounds like something out of Doom. That's awesome.
The best Doom noises ever.
I like.
Yeah.
They're talking about how they made the sound effects for the new Doom, and they're like, we didn't. Whoa! It's like we didn't fuck around. So it's like we took a cow heart and we half froze it, and then we hit it with a cannonball to make this, and then you hear it, and it's like, and you're like, what the fuck?
A monster faking an attack is pretty amazing. It is. I think we're stronger than we should be now, thanks to Crow here. So he probably did that, like, expecting us to defend or something. And because he gets to act out of it pretty quickly. Da-da-da, da-da.
So it's because I used focus, so my attack was twice the power. But it'd just be better if I
Yeah.
just attacked.
You have to keep attacking now.
Heal yourself, Momo. And then Gar, just be Gar.
Gar, just do Gar things.
Bum, bum.
Wow.
You think this thing has legs?
No.
Maybe.
No, it's like a snake on the bottom.
Oh.
It just goes like across you. I don't see any footprints, so
That's true. Oh man, hairy snakes, they'd be like dogs without legs. They'd be adorable. Oh, I'd have 3.
This one has like big ass fists,
Yeah.
like human fists that are just oversized.
All right. Just the same shit.
Nice.
Alright.
Still have some AP to spare.
That's tough. Hey. Inferno.
Ooh.
Alright.
It's just better for him to just attack.
I wonder how many RPGs Capcom did. It's probably something that's easy to look up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, are you considering it like classic RPG like this? Or...
Who can blame her? That's not what it sounds like. How to fight a monster after walking for so many days?
Good, I'm glad she's fucking dead.
You got your wish, man.
I'm sorry, you.
Rio's like, no, really, it's okay.
We're
Just
so close.
lay down and die.
Can we just bury her right here?
There's plenty of sand.
It's so cool down here. We won't be able to go any further with her in that condition.
Do you need Tums?
You need a glass of water, dude.
What should we do to you?
You want some Tums?
I'm so anxious.
Rio's like, you know, I'm fine with just letting her die here.
Pooh.
He looks worried. Is Nina okay? I'm not exactly in great shape myself either, but I'm not a little bitch.
I can't move, Nina.
Momo's a big bitch. You know
You need to do something, Ryo. I can't handle the pressure.
How bad is she? The princess. Right. And we were so close too. And there's a midge right on his shoulder pad. I suppose we could just use the Radka and start over. I mean, we know the way right now, right? Radkas.
Are you gonna fuck
Strong,
that thing?
sturdy, and able to live in the desert. They can take anyone lost back to base camp. But Radkas have another talent as well.
You can fuck them.
No, it's this shit.
Okay, good.
The meat of the Radka has water and other nutrients that can resuscitate a person suffering from heat stroke.
Ooh.
No slack.
They didn't just go. Just
You see Horace again later. He's like, "Yeah, you mind giving me my Radka back?" Yeah, about that.
so you killed the Radka, huh? We won't be able to get back now. I'm impressed with you. I didn't think you had it in you.
What, to kill things? Like I've been doing all
Hurry
game?
up and get that meat to the princess. Just shove it in her throat.
Uncooked.
Don't worry, we'll make it. We're not gonna die in a place like this. Not as long as you're around, at least.
Thanks for putting all the pressure on me.
Here, have this. Oh, what the fuck?
She's just like in a heat stroke haze, like.
With the sacrifice of the Radkas live, Ryu is able to save Nina's, which is not worth it.
Nina's what?
The Radka could probably be better.
Nina's.
Let's have the Radka just piss on her face. And...
Helping the weakened Nina, the party makes her way to the oasis.
I like that Rakta. I like those Raktas. I think they're cool. Yeah, I'm sad that we had to kill one.
I'm more pissed that we had to kill it for Nina.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's right there. It's fine.
You could have killed Nina and then fed the Radka.
There's the people who need help!
A little Bill Burr. Dad! These people need help out here! Be at calm. Your lady friend is caring for by my wife. Is that a sentence? Please. Until you are being fully rested, we want you to stay and having our good hospitality.
Just a big giant Radka head in the middle of it. They went for presentation at this place.
Its tongue is out and it's staring directly at you.
It knows. All the rackets just stay away from me from now on.
I like how they have an inn at the Oasis and someone works there. Like, there are people who, like, going through the desert, like, yeah, need to be able to open up a business.
Not a big thing.
There's no bar. It's just 3 beds, and then you sleep there, and then she watches you.
There's a table, but there's no food. No, really, it didn't.
The cactus isn't even a real one. It's just one of those fake ones you got from the Dollar Tree.
All there is an inn and a Dollar Tree.
What is Ryu and everyone else doing? They're over there, talking to the chief, Fa, about where we're headed.
We're gonna kill your god.
Why aren't you in an RPG? You just walk up to that lady. Yeah, I'm in town to kill your god. God? I am regrettable, but I know not of this that you seek.
Honorable Fa, do you know of any ruins or something similar nearby?
Ruins it is you are looking for, then we are having. To the north, over the hill, there is being a place very old that we are calling Kerjan. It is the very ruins, or it is the ruins of very, very old. I have to like read it.
We should go check it out. I was like,
You know
sorry about Fa.
You know what's funny
He had
is,
a
like-
stroke and
These kids are trying to eat.
You've done so
My
much
buddy.
for us. Thank you for everything.
So, what do you think about having kids with a stranger?
it's alright since the desert gives us so little strength. We share what we have with each other. Yeah, he's the only one who speaks weird.
It's like, yeah, sorry for my dad.
And she says she's fine. Which is too bad.
Ah! So this is meaning you are leaving then, yes?
Thank God.
Thank you so much for all you've done for us, Father.
Thank God that you're about to kill.
It is being no bother. I am hoping that you find soon that what you are seeking.
Please choose 3 party members, not Nina. And she fucking died. In my head.
She died. She wasn't even part of your team when she died.
But I want to go with
You're dead to me, Nina.
Nothing!
You're a
I'm
deadbeat.
just gonna loot your house.
Just
Nothing!
like your father.
Nothing! Anything here? Oh, I found money.
Hey, you
Thanks
like
for giving us
I
your
just
money.
Stole, I just stole from a pregnant woman.
Who says nothing can live in the desert? Look at us. We're alive, aren't we? I don't think there's anything that could kill my wife.
Believe me.
Like he's trying.
You want to tempt fate, huh? Feel free to take all my Raktas with you.
The ruins? There's nothing there anyway. Why don't you stay here and play with us?
Because you're boring.
If you climb that hill, you can see Karazhan. Do you need any water before going into the desert?
Yeah, please.
You got all the water you can carry from the water jug.
Nice.
Oh, is this an item shop?
I like Nina, but I keep missing Kid Nina. You know, Kid Nina was a homie.
Yeah. But adult Nina is like bullshit. Just this fucking bullshit.
Once. Long ago. Hey, wait, listen to me.
Let
Let me
just-
tell you about what happened when...
Not interested, thanks.
Wait, when I was a lot younger, I remember I wanted to see what the edge of the desert looked like. So I headed out to the east and to... Hey, wait, slow down. I'm trying to tell you a story here. When I realized I would never Well, fine, fuck you then.
Not interested, thanks.
I'm not interested in your story.
Why is Bill Burr?
I don't know. Bill Burr came to this desert town and had a lot of kids. Yeah, we don't need your life armor.
He raised them for 3 years just so that they could pick up on his mannerisms and...
So we just crossed the desert. Now we're over here.
Oh.
So when you're like, oh yeah, some ruins over the fucking edge, like see that right there? That thing, it looks like it's going up. It goes up into the clouds.
Oh.
So like that guy's like, oh yeah, there's nothing. I don't know what you could be looking for. You mean that fucking thing that goes into the sky? Sure.
What's this depot?
Oh, hey Mike, remember last stream?
Oh, you told me to remember that thing?
Yeah. So let me show you something.
All right.
Motherfucker, go away.
Be gone!
Bye.
I am Tankbot.
You cannot escape.
You cannot escape. Transfer. Definitely need to get that soundboard running. That's gotta be like on our soundboard. This depot is your best friend and your worst enemy.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Oh, cool. There you go.
Teleporter.
We went here before.
Yeah.
We actually teleported to this spot
But you can't get down.
because of that one box.
It's so hard to jump
Fuck you.
10
Fuck
feet.
you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Now you're fucked up.
Capcom. Fuck you. This is some hot bullshit right here.
Yeah.
Like that's the height of Gar's head.
Yeah.
I can't hop down
can't
from there.
hop that down.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Don't
it's-
even make me teleport out
It's
here.
so easier to walk across the desert than it is to hop down 10 feet.
Oh my god.
It would be better if it was broken. But it's not. You're just lazy.
Yep.
You lazy, Capcom, just like your father.
It's always just like your father.
That's such bullshit. It's like you couldn't think of something better to do with that.
Oh no.
Yeah, so
just-
mean.
Just wreck this thing.
Just take your frustrations out on it.
Toast.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum,
We
bum,
can make
bum,
Gar
bum.
like Drac from Guardians.
Do you want to save?
Yes.
Alright.
It's been
No, I was planning
Yeah.
on it. Don't worry.
Okay. Been about 20 hours. 20 hours?
toy hours.
Yeah.
One
Well-
toy.
Well, and also
Fly.
we started a bit later.
We started at like 8 something.
Fouive. Soir. Schween.
Nina's like, I'm so sorry, I'm
Ein.
completely useless.
N
I could just teleport you back to the
Ein.
castle and just push you right
No.
through the doors and lock the teleporter room. Fucking be happy.
Ein.
Or how about just pull the plug on the teleporter?
No, center in the teleporter, then as it's teleporting, just pull the plug. Yeah, she like forms back. It's like, they're forming.
Like you can barely scream. Oh god. Oh god.
That was my favorite part of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. No, and I say that because I saw the original version of that, and then they edited it out of all the next versions. Anyway,
RTS Striker, thanks for hanging out.
yeah, most def.
We always enjoy having people.
We're gonna do Breath of Fire every Wednesday, but I think next Wednesday we're gonna still do it, but I'm gonna try to do like something special for it since it'll probably be our last one because we're just
Oh.
gonna play it till we beat it
Oh, okay.
because it'll be
Okay.
well.
We could start earlier.
Yeah, it would have to because I actually have to work all day tomorrow next week. So yeah, we'll see.
I wouldn't mind having a long stream and then taking like an intermission or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, most definitely. So we're gonna try to play some Dark Souls at some point. Maybe we do that this Friday. Yeah, that'll be our
Do
Friday.
you guys want to start from the beginning again or just pick up from Jujikaka's last adventure?
I mean, we could. I mean, it didn't take me very long to get from where I was, especially with help. So if we all just started from the beginning and worked together, it wouldn't take... In fact, we could play that Friday and we just keep going. Just get as far as we can.
And Depot has enemies more like the final boss than the final boss. Wow.
Because Crow still needs to... Because if we're going to play together, Crow hasn't...
Yeah,
I have my character on the original, but not the remaster.
Yeah, okay.
that's fine.
Can you transfer saves?
we can get you up to speed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try since they're actually like banning people.
Oh, really?
Or soft banning people.
Well, I was kind of like...
Yeah. I used a really graphics mod on Dark Souls 2 and they fucking soft banned me for a graphics mod.
Yeah.
It maybe I got invaded and like bullshit happened. Like I hate it. I hate it when that happens because it was like we're a bunch of low-level characters about to fight the gargoyles, and then this guy comes in with the DLC magic and the fucking spell that makes you encumbered, and he just comes and he just wipes us.
So, in the remastered version, hackers are running around like crazy, and if they're not hackers, they're so OP that you can't do any damage to them. Like, I was dancing with this dude. I'm like, okay, cool, I got an invader. Because in Dark Souls 3, I love invaders.
Yeah.
Because I love that, like, okay, let's fight, you know?
Yeah.
So I get the cleanest slash on him with a claymore. Nothing. And I'm like, oh, this guy's a fucking hacker. So I just run into the dragon and die. Like, when I get invaded in that game, I feel them out, and if I hit them and not that much happens, I'm just like, nah, I'll just die and pick up my souls. Like, it's much less of a hassle. Like, getting invaded in that game is just not fun. Dark Souls 3, like, even sometimes when you get invaded by hackers, there's so many other hitboxes that can permakill no matter what your health is, you know? Like falling off a cliff or, I don't know, things like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be down to do that this Friday.
Yeah, I'll help you get up to speed.
All right.
Well, we can just play from the beginning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, my character's only at Blighttown, so.
All right. Anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat here. So we'll see you guys again. I might stream tomorrow. More hot dogs, maybe something. I don't know. But we'll see how it all goes. Until then, you guys take care, and we'll see you on the next Courtesy Flush.